Can anyone explain this presentation to Shilohandbros? Cue to the intro. Alright, so in this presentation I have come up with the points on how Shilohandbros could lose view count, and also how video game production is similar to media production who uses video games as their main base. Let's continue. Guys, I've come up with a presentation on how Shilohandbros could lose view counts, so let's begin. Okay. Major inconvenience here, I'll cut this off maybe. Okay, how SAB's view count can drop in the future. Hype scripts at Shilohandbros because that's necessary, I guess. Watermark, am I right? Okay. Table of contents. I'll talk about Shilohandbros, how they gained traction, how their genre almost ruled YT, how the fans loved it, older views versus newer views. This is during the video game phase. How it has lost track, solutions to come up, and about me page. That's me page, okay? So I don't know if it's necessary, but let's begin. Now, who are Shilohandbros? We SAB fans know who is Shilohandbros, but in case of the newer viewers out here, Shilohandbros are absolute gods in video games, kids. They make absolutely brilliant videos, like they blend gaming, comedy, and relatable storytelling in a way that appeals to a wider audience. Like, it can be older, younger audience, it can be any type of audience. And that's how they maintain a loyal fan base, because they grow steadily and their content reaches beyond just the gamer community. Skit, screenplay, all of that. Now, coming to the case, how they gain traction. There's two ways how they gain traction. One, relatable comedy, consistent uploads, and community engagement. That's how they managed to gain traction in the YT algorithm. Now, the initial days, they didn't plan well because they just kept things simple, made their contestable, very relatable content, and that's how the community engagement later evolved into a loyal fan base. That's how they rock up more than 21 million views. So I made a mock graph here. I can show it in the picture if you can see it in the screen recording. I don't know if we can. The mock graph states that I took 3 example of videos, okay? 1, EVR talking dog. The second one, why girls have it worse. And the example video 3, prank wars. Now this view differs from 4 million, 11 million, and 21 million. No, this is not an AP, not an arithmetic progression, but let's just know math, okay? Their views differed. I mean, the audience engaged more and more, so that's how their views differed, like more than, I don't know, do the math, I guess. I think 6 million or more than that. How their algorithm almost ruled YT. Now, their integrity, excellence, collaboration, and innovation led to their ruling in YT algorithm. Now, video game oriented, I made another graph here. I did the calculations approximately. Video 1 is during 2020, the lockdown period, Among Us Part 1. That's how they started to get popularity, I guess, because that's how I started to know Shilohandbros. That's the first video I watched of them. And I discussed it in my previous reel as well in Instagram. Okay, fine, I say imposter. Okay, their integrity. How they stay true to their family-friendly videos, and that's how they maintain a positive impression in the viewers, okay? Excellence. With consistent quality, sharp editing, thanks to Sir David's contribution in the VFX sector, storytelling, and their videos always stood out from the rest, okay? They always stood out from the rest during the video game phase and during the lockdown period. Remember to pin down this point in your head. And collaboration, working as a team, tight team, then each member add their own spark, so they stayed consistent to their content as well. Innovation, by experimenting with themes and formats like video games and how the 2018 trends like gummy, real, all of that. The Nelsons are not underexperienced; they're highly experienced. Like Madam Shiloh has done many movie actings. Sir Elijah, the recent actor in Annihilation movie, 2020, I guess. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. And Sir Micah and Sir Jude also act in many movies. So, and Sir David is highly experienced in the VFX, and so they're not underexperienced. So that's how their innovation led to their growth in the YouTube channels. How their fans started to love it. Really important point. We loved it because when we were young, we used to love that the video game terminology, like, oh, it's a video game, we love it. Well, that shift not only boosted engagement, but also inspired fans to create their own content. On Instagram, we have seen many edits, memes, montage videos. Montage videos, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well while I'm uploading this video, but I'll try my best to make this professional. So these fan-driven edits quickly spread on the Instagram algorithm and also reached out many other many other people. So that's how their average view counts increased from 44 million before 2020 lockdown period, the video game phase. After the implemented video game phase, their average view count increased by 28 million. There's a striking difference here. Okay, then versus now, during the video game phase. During the video game phase, when Shilohandbros first learned to use gaming themes, it became one of their most popularized strategy in their algorithm basis. Fans instantly connected to the skits inspired by Among Us we have seen in the Among Us the series. Roblox and Fortnite as well, include that point as well. Now still carrying on. After 2020, they're still carrying on that genre. Over time, the audiences have grown up, their tastes have changed, and why the newer, younger audience are not linked to Shilohandbros is because generations differ, channels differ, so the taste is differ here. The taste in liking videos also differ. But how do they manage to rock up 20 to 25 million views? That's the question. Well, it's simple loyal fan base. Only the loyal fan base is keeping Shilohandbros alive currently. Well, how is video game media related to media production using video games? I've said this in the beginning of the video. Maybe I don't remember that. Meanwhile, gaming media only focuses on gameplay and walkthroughs, which can get really boring at times. But how video game medias differ with media production using video games. Now, video game productions, they use proper editing, VFX skills, proper cameraman. It's not like a walkthrough like they type in the computer and some cartoonish place. So that's a stagnating difference. Pin that in your head. Now, that's how they manage to rock up 20 to 25 million views in average. How it has lost track. Jeez. Well, there are 3 points to remember. Growing people, dulling, no different moves, and less creativeness. Why I'm not feeling well these days, okay. Growing people. Early fans are older, and now their tastes have changed. I said this before, the before slide as well. And newer audience don't find the same excitement or connection. I said that as well. Dulling. Now, why dulling came here, Heyman? So, videos feel sometimes repetitive, with less surprise, less suspense, and freshness, which they may lack. No different moves. Lack of big creative shifts makes the format more predictable. Like, less creative shift. So, Shilohandbros maybe like Dead Rails Video Part 1, Part 2. Maybe it's predictable. Who knows? Really sorry, guys. I'll cut off my coughing sessions. Less creativeness. Other creators are experimenting more, making Shilohandbros seem safer by comparison and left out in popularity. Let's take example, okay? Shilohandbros, Darman. Darman uses movie genres most of the time. Thriller, sci-fi, fantasy. I can't compare them to Shilohandbros because Shilohandbros use video game production and they're also a media production. But they differ in overseas talent while Darman accepts overseas talent. So there's a stagnating difference. So Shilohandbros, they try their best. They use their VFX editing skills highly advanced than other media productions. So that's how they managed to rack up more than 31 million views on average during this year. Yeah, that's how their creativeness also differs. Now, how can they make a comeback in the YouTube algorithm? How they ruled before during the 2020 period? Now, one relevant way to incorporating this type of genres or type of videos is because Shilohandbros can use other genres like thrillers, fantasy, adventure, sci-fi, epics, or mystery horror to turn a regular gameplay skit into a really proper mini movie, you can say. This method not only gives a storytelling flow, it makes each video feel more cinematic and rather than just a playthrough like a boring way, like a skit. Yeah, and some of my own ideas are mentioned here, like blending cinematic storytelling with high energy gameplay. Scripted mini adventures are also included here, so so the ideas I've taken here is Coach Era, Railroad 47, Unknown. That's a tri-series, okay? 47, Jungle Joku, The Lost Portal. These three are trilogy tri-series, so the comeback is personal, guys. Remember that. Now about me. In case you didn't know me, my name is Heyman Chaudhary. Hype Scripts in this platform. I'm a 14-year-old scriptwriter and I'm really passionate about trying to meet Shilohandbros as an overseas talent. Yes, I'm not Indian despite my accent sounding like a Western side or an African side. It's just my raw accent that I use sometimes and it comes out properly. Without this accent I may sound like... So yeah, that's how I do this and maybe that's how I sound, I don't know. So yeah, that's it for today, guys, and in Instagram I might do this as a part 1, part 2, part 3 and many more. And I might do another video for this in Instagram. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe and thank you for watching. Peace out. And I hope my English did not irritate your taste buds. Thank you. Okay, that was it for today's video, and why did the quality change, you may be wondering. Is because this is filmed in my laptop camera because my phone battery had just died. And yeah, I had made so many grammatical faults in this video, so I just realized that while I was editing. So and I've come up with the code. So in short, I am Indian and I am overseas talent for Shilohandbros, and I'm not like Western side, American side, despite me sounding like that. It's just my natural accent. I don't know why I don't use it in my school mostly. So yeah, that's it for today's video. That's gonna wrap it up. So I hope you click back on my channel because editing is really painful and I don't want others to face that. So yeah, that's it for today and peace out.